Hi, welcome back to Life and Style with Nicki, and I'm Nicki. We're doing a holiday kind of sparkle glam look today with my makeup, and I'll show you how I put this together. And it mainly is to match this this shirt that I've got on. It's just absolutely gorgeous and sparkly and kind of a copper orangey color. And so we did some sparkle on the eyelids and maybe a little bit more makeup than I would normally put on. But you know, it's holidays, it's parties, and it's just go all out for the glam. And you know, sometimes you go to these parties and it's darker inside, and you know, maybe you need a little bit more for the camera and for people to see. So we're going to get right into what I used and how I used it, and you'll notice I finally got my hair cut. The other day is, you know, my hairstylist was sick and I was sick, and it just seems like it was forever before I got there. And if I'm going to put a little bit more under my eye here to try to cover these dark circles while we're talking, because I can see these things popping out. But anyway, if you saw my last video, my hair it had gotten so long and it just was not looking healthy at all. So my hairstylist, she got healthy and wanted to get her people in before Christmas. So I got in the other day and got this haircut, and I was so glad that I did. So anyway, here's the makeup look. Hopefully the eyes look okay, except for these dark circles. But anyway, if you have a holiday party, go out and have fun. And we're going to see how this makeup is, and how it all happened, and then it'll be the end of the video. And if you have holiday parties, I'm going to show this outfit either at the end of this video or in a little video right after it, or a short, and because you have to see the pants that match these just beautifully. But anyway, go out, have fun. If you have parties or dinners or anything to go to with the girls, with a date, with your work, anywhere, just go out and have a fantastic time, and be good. So see you later. Bye. Well, not bye, because you're going to see my makeup here. Okay. And I forgot my headband, so we're going to use this, my glasses, to hold my hair up. And you know, I hate coming to you with these dark circles and stuff, but they're part of me. So, okay, today we're going to try, which I've used this foundation, and I love this foundation. And it's a very inexpensive but very good Wet n Wild. It's Wet n Wild Photo Finish. And the one I have is dewy, although it's not that dewy. So, and my color, I have cream beige is what I'm using. And I really like this foundation. I think it's about $5. So we're going to put some on here. And if we need to build up on it, we will. I like to use the IT foundation brush. Get all my main areas that really need it. And I will get up there, not right under my eye, but I definitely do get some of this foundation up there under the in the eyes, the dark circle. And I have already done, I put a little bit of primer on my eyelids already. A little bit on that. And I'll go down my neck just a little bit. You know, the shirt that I had on is kind of a lower V-neck, and slipping down in my chair. So it is, you know, it's so much fun, I think, to get dressed up and go to a holiday party or put on something sparkly or something like that, something that you don't do all the time. So yeah, this should be a little fun. And you need to try this foundation, Wet n Wild Photo Finish. It's and there are a lot of different shades in that too. They're very nice. Okay, I'm going to do my brows just a little bit. I'm not going to go, you know, I won't make you sit through all this, but there was a new like hack that I saw the other day, and it really makes sense. And I always, you know, brush my brows up, and this says to brush them down to start with, and that will show you what areas you might need covered. And you know what? I think I need some actually plucked, because I have been putting that growth serum on there, and the same one that I use for my eyelashes, the Revitalash, and I think I have a couple here that I need to get rid of. But anyway, brush this down, and then this shows you can see here, some spots that you do need to fill in. So with that, knowing that, we can fill that in. And this is the NYX brow pencil. And I actually use this in a couple different colors because I feel like I really haven't got the exact shade that I feel like. So anyway, right now I'm just going to kind of even this out a little bit, and I'm going to put kind of go straight on there. And then I will also, look at one side of my, maybe they're thicker. Definitely do need some attention though, that's for sure. And I will get that done. It has to be because these are so much thinner over here that I don't have. This draws very fine hairs on here, if you can see this. Very fine hairs. And it's kind of fun. Kind of fun to put them on there. And there are a lot of different colors on this one too. I think there's a caramel, which I think adds a little bit of a, I think, orangey cast to it. So I don't really like that one. I like chocolate the most. These eyebrows really are different. This is kind of amazing me here. I guess I really haven't paid that much attention. But you see how that's drawing? Very fine hair looking. Now to get them to both look the same, now that's the trick. This one definitely needs longer looking hairs to match the other one. And I will brush them out a little bit. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do on that for right now. And I'll let those dry a little bit, and then I'll come back with, let's see what, and it's NYX too. Boy, I use a lot of NYX. And this is the Tinted Brow Mascara that I'll put on there after I let these like fine hair things dry a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, let's see, I think we're going to start, I use matte, and for the shimmer, I am going to use some, some shimmer shadows and highlight and on my eyes. So we're going to start this with a matte, and this is the It. And I've probably shown you this before. This is the It. And I'm going to go in here with this shade right here. No, I think first I'll go in with this shade. We'll get the whole lid covered here. Up there to my brow. And I'm not putting this on really thick or anything, but I did put the primer on, so the pigment should show more than if you didn't have a primer on. Okay, so I've got that covered, and now I'm going to go in here, darker kind of, it's called Desire, and I'm going to put that here to the corner, and I don't usually go into my crease because I have deep set eyes, so I go right above it and out. And when I clean this up, this area up at the end, it will make a more of a line to lift. Right now, I'm going to place that there and go up here with that color. And do the same over here. And this as you saw at the beginning, it matches that sequin top really pretty. And you can see that the wrinkles that I have in my eyelids that, you know, when I put this on, this really pushes my wrinkles around. And, but you know what? It's just the way it is. It's just how my eyes are. They're not going to get any kind of a surgery or anything like that. So, and they go back, you know, it goes back in place. It's not like the wrinkles stay looking all wacky and weird, all willy-nilly all over the place. They'll go back in place. Okay, so I've got that color on, and I'm going to go in with this one right here. And this is a matte again, and I'm just gonna put it down in the middle, over to the middle towards the nose area. Just a little bit of that, because I'm gonna end up going in there with a shimmer, because that's where I really like shimmers. Okay, so that's where I'm going with that one. I'm gonna just like this out a little bit to blend it a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with and this is the e.l.f. Rose Gold Nude. I love this little palette. I think it was like $10. All the way to the corner of the inner corner of my eyelid. That's really pretty. Hopefully you can see that. How pretty that is. How gorgeous. Very pretty. Here, a siren. It is our 12 o'clock whistle, noon. Here with this very, very light color. And I'm going to go right here to the inner of my eyelid to brighten that up a little bit. And I'm also going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury in a little bit, right there in that corner. Just putting a creamy color up here to my brows. And I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to blend that in. Blend it in and blend it up. It'll go with that, with the shirt that I had on. And it'll also go just kind of as a neutral. It'll be a very pretty neutral. Let's see, I want to go in with another. I'm going in with this highlighter right here. The It highlighter. And I'm going to go there in the middle as well with that. It's shimmery, very shimmery and pretty. I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go ahead and do this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. And I'm going to put that right there in the corner. And that'll also help any discoloration that I still have right there in that corner. And I'm going to go on up my highlighter here. This is where I like to put Charlotte to add a little bit of highlight. Little bright. It helps with brightness. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and just dab that, because I don't really want it like totally blended or anything. I want it to stay a little bit, and then we'll blend that out in a little bit. And I'm going to go in here with my foundation brush and blend that highlighter in there. I always do make sure my temples are highlighted, because they kind of set in. So bring those out a little bit with that shirt, with this e.l.f. It is monochromatic color, and it's gonna be really pretty. That around there, and I wanted to blend that in with I'll blend it in with that. Looks pretty with the shadow color. Looks very pretty with that shadow color. You know, this kind of, if it would have to be pinker, but it would look pretty with that. Have you seen the TikTok with the cold look? It's called cold look. I'm going to go ahead and put on my Nicki pencil, because my lips are driving me crazy, because they have foundation, so they have no definition right now. And I sharpened this pencil, so it's really a fine, maybe too fine of a line than I would normally have. That looks better. We don't have to look at that. I kind of exfoliate them a little bit. You can't do too much. Can't do too much with it, because you don't want to, you know, the skin on your lips is very sensitive, so you don't want to do too much. Okay, so I'm going to do that NYX, and this will just help hold your brows up. I'm going to set some trim this left side here, this side. Okay, I'm going to do, because I love these things, I'm going to do these flick sticks. I'm going to do that on my little cat eye, and this is the right eye. And sometimes I get this right, and sometimes I don't. So try. And this is, you know, it's a little difficult when when you're older, and hopefully I'm not out of this. When you're older and your eyelid comes down a little bit. I don't have a hooded eyelid, but yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna try it. And then my left eye. I would love to wear false eyelashes, but I seem to never be able to get those on my eyes very well. I try. I do try. I watch people give tips, all the time, and better over here. I don't know. Wacky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this some attention here. We'll let that dry for a minute, and then I'll go back in with the other end of that flick stick. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm going to. I got this Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara, and I love this stuff. It is really nice. There we go. Falling down my chair. Okay, this mascara I think is so pretty. You see how pretty that is? It's I like the brush on it. It separates. It's not great big and fluffy and crazy or anything. So it separates, and it does a really, really pretty job on your lashes. and it's very easy to get off in the evening, so you're not tugging at your eyelashes. I put some on my bottom lashes. I know some people don't. And you do you, but I like it on the bottom. I feel kind of naked if I feel like I've not finished my makeup if I don't do that. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna fix those little wings, but I think the mascara is really pretty, and the blush was really pretty. I want to under eye, and this is Bare Minerals is the under eye that I'm going to use right now. I can find my brush. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, and this stuff pops right out of here sometimes. It just surprises me. Do my under eye, and I'm going to come around here to kind of clean up and lift anything that I have there. I always start to open my mouth. I hate that. You see somebody do a video and their mouth is open. Hard not to, though. Even that color out, and I think I've said a zillion times, I just still really never find the exact cover that, concealer that I really like, because my eyes are so dark and they're very wrinkly. But it's hard to find something that doesn't end up settling or cracking and looking really, really dry. I think that's the problem with me. It starts looking really dry under there. Sometimes I'll set it with powder, and sometimes I don't. And it doesn't seem to really make a huge difference one way or another. Okay, so my voice keeps getting weird because I'm still getting over this cold or whatever it was I had. This is the highlighter stick that I think you've seen if you watch one of my videos. If you haven't, go back and look at, because these are so cool. I love them. So that was the highlighter end, and here's the contour end, and I'm going to cover up these little bags I have under here as much as I can. And I've got the, I don't come straight down with this because my face really doesn't need to look thinner. I think I have a thin face. So I don't really like to come straight down with this. I like it more rounded, because then I feel like it makes my cheeks look more rounded, and it doesn't give me a hollowed in cheekbones, because I don't really need that. And but this way I feel like it gives me more of a cheek, which is also, if you want that, if you need more of a cheek, more of a puffier, fuller look to your face, if your face is thin, like I feel like mine is, sometimes it's a good idea to put your blush here. Now the ear, if you want it, your face lifted and you want those cheekbones and stuff. But if you feel like you need more of a cheek, a fatter face, then put your blush here and then out. And that'll give you a little bit fuller of a little fuller face. Or just go out and eat a bunch food and see if you could get your face to plump up. It's kind of hard. And I'm telling you, anytime I'm sick, if I am sick and I am not eating, well, you can tell it in my face first. Just really tell it in my face. Okay, so, I have these dark spots, really, really some bad dark spots, especially on my forehead. And I am going to get that BBL, or there's one called Halo. And I think the Halo is what I'm going to do. Because no matter what I've tried, and I have tried some hydroquinone and, some powerful stuff, but these just don't go, they just do not go away. And there are some dark ones on this side and my forehead. So I'm getting rid of those things. I'm telling you. Okay, so here's a Sephora. This is a dark gray, and it's what I'm going to use to tight line here. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. I am putting this very, very right up in my lash line. Not so much the waterline, but sticking it right up there and putting it right in the lash instead of lining, you know, my eye. Boy, this cat eye on this side, he's a problem. Hopefully I don't have to totally mess up all my makeup to get rid of him. Some people can do this without holding up their eye and just run it along there. I cannot do that. I'm afraid I'm going to get it in my contacts for one. I'm going to connect that cat eye with this, and I'm going to connect it. Well, this one's not going to connect because he's kind of in the wrong place. I'm not sure how he's going to get fixed, but he's going to get fixed. Okay, so holiday parties, you know, can be a lot of fun. They can just be a lot of, if you have one to go to, you should go and enjoy yourself. Trying to get rid of this here. Go and enjoy yourself at a holiday party and eat some good food and conversation. And okay, let's see. I got to get that right eye thing back on. He needs to come down further, I think, and now really do a very pretty job. And it's fun to watch him and learn. Okay, now I'm connecting this very fine. The left eye is a lot prettier than the right eye. Hopefully you don't hear all those noises that are going on out here. You might hear my wind chime, but I've heard another helicopter from the hospital. I've heard that a lot lately. Okay, I'm going to smudge this a little bit, this liner. Okay, I'm gonna have to put on a different lipstick here. Right now I'm just gonna put on this gloss, a Maybelline, and oh, it smells so good. I will put on a lipstick in a little bit. The only one I have out here is my favorite, but it's very, very, very pink. And you know, the shirt that I am putting on is copper, and it's sort of an orangey color, so we don't really want. Okay, I'm going to put on a little bit of powder to set this a little, but hopefully we have the shimmer that we want for the holiday, and to just give kind of a glowy finish. So I'm going to come back here in just a minute and with my look again. Thank you. Be right back.